Hello, 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 and welcome to the next, what's the name of this thing? The night before New Comic Book Day. I am in an alternate location today, or tonight, or whatever. Don't even know if this thing's going live. Hey, Jamie, what's going on? If anybody out there can hear me or can't hear me or what the hell ever, just let me know. I'll try to pay attention. And if anybody wants to hop in and help me pick through some books, let me know. I'm a little late tonight because I had to work and other stuff. And actually, I just went and saw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was pretty awesome. I enjoyed that a bunch. So yeah. So I don't know if I'll have the usual crew with me tonight, but if not, that's fine. And we're just going to roll on. So let me... what's up? Yep, I'm off on a business trip tonight. So yeah, Chad, if you're not too tired from all your hard working or working hard or whatever the hell you do, hop on if you want. Just holler at me. I'll send you the link. Okay. So I think I already did. All right. So let's get right to it. Seeing better than Blue Beetle. I didn't see Blue Beetle, so I don't know. But I really enjoyed it. The art style is really different and kind of weird for us older folk, but I really did enjoy it. It was just really good. I mean, I'd had several drinks, so the first half of the movie was a little bit dizzy, like it made me dizzy, but it was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I highly recommend anybody, as long as you don't mind, like there's things missing. Like if the only reason you want to see this movie is to see, was it different, like seeing one of the two? Okay. So if the only reason that you're going to see this movie is because you want to hear Cowabunga get shouted at the top of a turtle's lungs, don't go. Like this is a modern Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Everything about it was 100% modern. But I have a young son at home, and they sounded just like he did. Like they're very modern teenagers. They're modern teenagers, not teenagers from the 80s or 90s like we grew up with, watching on the cartoon. They are modern, 100% modern take on the franchise, and I think they nailed it. They 100% nailed it. Everything was perfect. So anyway, that's what I have to say about it. All right. So hopefully you can, dang it, it's short. All right. Well, we'll deal with it. All right. So here are new books arriving February 23rd. So this is tomorrow's books today. And let's see if I end up buying anything. Probably not, but we'll see. I don't know. I spent a bunch on books last week, so need to calm it down. All right. And you know what? I bet Craig's not here because he owes me money. Where the hell are you, Craig? You owe me money, you dirty bastard. All right, let's see. No, I don't. Just making sure no one's here. So lurking in the background. Okay. So we're ready to go. All right. Let me All right. So we kind of went through the first few. We're going to go quick tonight because there's 10 pages. So 2 weeks ago, there was, yeah, exactly. 2 weeks ago, there was 8 pages, or last week, it was 9 pages. And now this week, it's 10. Billy boy, I didn't think you were still awake. I don't know if you're on military time, but if you want to jump on the stream, let me know. I'll send you the link. Same thing for you, Jamie. Anybody wants on, just let me know. All right, that's enough begging. All right, let's see. Just put down here, I want to come in, and put I would like to enter, and then I'll give you an answer. All right. So we got 2.5 dimensional seduction. We're not worried about manga or whatever the heck that is. More manga junk. All right. Abolition of Man hardcover. We're not worried about that. Absolute Sandman Overture. We're not worried about. That's actually pretty cool looking though. Let's that is actually pretty cool looking. I do like that. But we don't read any Sandman. I haven't watched the show, nothing. Adam's Family, that art style is not anything I'm interested in. That looks like a free giveaway comic you'd get at like Burger King or something. Let's see. Appreciate it. I have to work, but we'll try to watch. Okay, good luck. I'm not buying any books this week. Nothing I have to have. So you're definitely not buying anything. Yeah, really. Because I hardly ever buy new books. I pick like one a week, two a week at the most. So, but you get my hard opinion on all these anyway. Yeah, this art style is not for me. Adventure game comics, we're not worried about that. Alice Ever After. So this has had a few decent covers. This is a second print to the #1 from Boom. It's okay. I was hoping they'd do a little bit better on the next print, but All Lovely Bad Ones, whatever that's supposed to mean. Not worried about that. Graphic novels. All Tomorrow's Parties, not worried about that. Alley-Oop. Now, I do collect some Golden Age Alley-Oop reprints, so I would maybe go for this, but I'll just keep collecting the Golden Age. Oh, that's pretty cool looking. What's this? Amazing Spider-Man 32. That's pretty tough. I like that suit. I don't know who. It looks like Patrick Gleason. Is it a Gleason cover? No, John Romita Jr. Okay. So JR. Let's see. Worry About Them All. You don't like Velvet Underground? I don't know who Velvet Underground is. Oh, I know the band. Is that from the band? All right. We're not going to worry about that. Amazing Spot. Now, this one I really was torn on. I might want this one. It's so different looking. And I'm not trying to buy all these 100. In fact, I think this will be the first 100 one that I buy, the Disney 100 variants. Yes, Velvet Revolver is the band. Okay, that's what I thought. Roger's favorite. All right. I don't know. I would get this one. I think it's really cute. And her eyes are kind of weird. All right, we'll put it in the maybe pile, but we're not going to pull the trigger on that right away. Boy, that's freaky looking. Yeah, that's garbage. Who did that? Covered by Jan Basil, whatever. That person's not. Nope, no money from me. All right, what do we got here? Oh, by the way, if any of you picked up any of these books and love them, let me know. It could be something I'm missing. I appreciate your permission, Chaos. Hop on. If you don't have the link, I'll send it to you. But I'm pretty sure you have the link. All right, Amazing Spider-Man. Here's an Adam Kubert ASM. It's okay. That's kind of cool. But I try not to pick up too many of these homage covers. What's going on, Las Cruces? Good to have you. Hope you're doing all right tonight. We're a little bit subdued because we got to keep it quiet in these here parts. We're hotel staying it right now, so we can't be screaming, playing bongos and throwing guitars out the window. I don't think I need this book. I'm pretty sure I have. You know what? I don't think I have a reprint of this. I might go ahead and get that. For real. So that's why I don't invite Jigs to this for two reasons. One is because he does one on Wednesday, so I feel like it's just probably overkill for him to go to two streams back to back and basically look at and show the same books, give his opinion on the same books. And then also he buys everything. So it doesn't matter, all the variants, everything. So yep. Hotel finally No, not FEMA getting the house. All right. So let's see. So I'm going to put that in the maybe pile. Oh, what is this? Foil? All right. Does it look better in person? All right, Jamie, I'm taking your advice. I'm going to pick up the foil. Hell, it's 3 times the price. That's fast math. Was it really 3 times? No. Oh, it's only less than double. Why not? Why not? All right. Jamie tells me to put that in the cart. We're going to put that in the cart. Chilling Adventures. Who did that cover? That's interesting. I don't see it. That's wild looking. Hack. Some hack did this. All right. Yep. Foil forever. I'm with you. All right. Nope. Nope. I think I'm going to go nope on that. Nope. All these homage covers are just wearing me out. When do we start looking at the Planet Comics issues, Mr. Bub, sir? What do you mean looking at? We look at them all the time whenever I buy them. Or you mean tonight? I don't think we're looking at any tonight. All right. I don't know what these are, but we're not buying them. Barry Loser, no. Batman, nah. Nope, nope, nope. That's, I don't know. That's not terrible. Kind of a Brian Boland-esque looking Joker to me, which is not bad. But that's a trade anyway. But oh man, Batman Adventure continues season 3. That is a tough cover. Oh man, who drew that? Juan Ferreira Ferreira? I want to say Ferreira, but it's got a Y in there. That is tough. Man, that's really tough. If I knew who the villain was, I might would go for it. Man, that's pretty tough. I love that Batmobile. I like the truncated, shorter Batmobile. I like the Batman animated series original Batmobile. I like that one. But overall, I prefer a more small and nimble Batmobile. It's one of the few things that I thought the Batman movie with Pattinson did really well. I have to say, I'm going to put that in the cart. That is just some fantastic art. And it's still got Ty Templeton doing the art inside. And it's written by Paul Dini. What did I do? Ah, shucks. I don't know what I did. Nope. Nope. Dang it. All right. We're back. All right. Did we not get to the second page yet? Oh, we were close. All right. Okay. So here's some more. Yeah, Paul Dini, which it may be that he just did like a secondary version of the story. So sometimes you got to watch those. Cliff Chang, not a huge fan of Cliff Chang, so I'll probably skip that one. That one's okay. That's like the old cards that they did for the remember the old title cards that they would do for the animated series, which were all just amazing works of art in their own. So that's pretty cool. More Batman titles. Boy, once they got done with what was that, Night Terrors? Once they got done with Night Terrors, they just busted out wide open. DC did like they were being held back. So Brave and the Bold, some more Brave and the Bold. That's going to get some Blue Beetles covers. I knew that was coming. That's gross. Battle Chasers is still here. I did pick up that Campbell cover from before. This looks like the John Boy Myers. So when they can't get J. Scott Campbell, why not get here's a nice art germ, Battle Chasers. Let's take a look at that. I gotta say, I don't dislike it, but I already picked up the Campbell cover, and this is not leaps and bounds better than the Campbell cover. So we're gonna keep moving. Nope. Nope. Wow. What is this? Beast of Bower Boulevard. Who put this out? American Mythology. I've almost picked up a couple of them. I keep not like I find something to not like about it. Oh, the monster, but he's got blade hands. This seems like a bit much. We're gonna skip that. If it was just a regular beast, I think I'd like it better. But the mechanical part is taking me out of it. All right, 1 down, 9 to go. That sounds like more, but it's only been 15 minutes. So let's see, 15 times 10, but that included all the introductions. So we'll say 10 times 10. So about 10 minutes. Should take me less than an hour and a half to go through all these total. And we're already 16 minutes into that hour and a half. Well, kind of. All right. And there's more in the early. All right, big game. Nobody's worried about that. Billy Blaster. Black Panther. Okay. Not blowing my skirt up. It really doesn't take much for me, folks, to pass. Blade Runner. I've not seen the new Blade Runner movie. I'd say new, but I've not seen it. So if it's awesome, somebody in the chat, if you've seen it, I actually kind of like this. Bombshell and Tom Tom. What is this? Is that another American Mythology? Yep. Now that I can dig. Oh, that's cool. Is he Russian? He's got kind of a hammer and sickle thing going on there. Oh, man, I'm digging that. Bombshell and Tom Tom. $5. Jeez. Let's see. Story by Mark Sparacchio. Let's see if the interior artist is the same as the exterior artist. Bombshell and Tom Tom. So it doesn't say at all. I like that it's a period piece, 1938. I'm really digging that cover. Have no idea who does the art. They're not really giving us a whole lot to go by here. It's all about the information in the comic, but it doesn't have anything about what would be in the indicia. So this one we have, okay, written and marked by Mark Sparicchio. So chances are this is the Sparicchio cover because it's uncredited. And then on the next one, they make a point to credit the cover artist as Adrian Rope. Yeah, I don't like that. That one's pretty tough. Nat Oliver. I like the other one because it shows the plane. So, all right, and that's it. You know what? We're going to give some indie love today. We're going to go ahead and throw that in the cart for $5, and we're going to see if we like it. And let's see, what date is it? Ooh. So this is one of the things that, I know a lot of people complain, like if you stack your books up, you don't get them for a month like I do. But one of the things is that it's not always a month. Like it's already the end of the month now. So next week is when they'll ship out the books. So, oh no, this is one of those fifth comic or whatever, or fourth comic weeks, right? That stinks. But yeah, so I'll still have to wait 2 weeks. But the point is I'll get a chance to read it before the next one comes out. So it shouldn't be a problem. I like the way Gmart works. Is that where they print it after you buy it? Like you buy it and they print it on that Gmart? I know I've heard of that. But hey, Scarpad, if you want the link, let me know. Hey, quick shout out to Scarpad. He just did a Bond. I was about 10 minutes away from finishing. That's why I haven't left a comment yet. But I watched the whole thing so far of Dr. No. And if you ever if someone is unavailable or you need a guest host, I love those movies, and I'm always down to rewatch them. So if you need a guest host, let me know, and I'll or a panelist, if you will, and I'll come on. I promise not to be too much of myself, unless that's what you want. But yeah, great reviews with Dylan and Perry. So, all right, let's see how Gmart does it. You get to $85 in comics and shipping is free. Oh my God. I'm not getting to $85 in comics, so no worries. I think they're safe from having to ship to me. All right, Bone Orchard, 10-minute. Let Bub be Bub. That's his choice. That's his choice. Sometimes I'm a little quieter. I tell you, I was on a stream the other day with Comic Journey, and I naturally found myself getting quieter, and not because I didn't have so much to say, just because I felt like the audience deserved a break, because he talks constantly, he has diarrhea of the mouth, and he talks constantly and just keeps going. And I'm like, so only when I had something to say, in contrast to what he was saying, but if it was just to help him make his point, he didn't need my help. So I just back up and I was like, I'll let him talk for a while, because people will get pretty tired of hearing him go on forever and then me start my rants. So Captain America, finally, that's what it says. Yeah. That kind of art just doesn't interest me anymore. All right, so let's see. Here's a Greg Land. I got to tell you, I love Greg Land, but he has been putting out stinker after stinker on these. And I just think he's overworked. I think they're giving him way too much. And I know that that's an excuse that people give the artists they like. So I'm fine with that. I just think he's better when he has more time to work on something for a longer period of time. And this is not one of his best. And neither was last week's. Neither was the week before that. So, yeah, he's a charm. All right. All right. So, Cat and Cat Adventures. Good. We can. Ooh, Cocaine Kaiju. See, I'm not giving them $5 for that. Antarctic Press, no less. I don't know if you all have a lot of experience with Antarctic Press, but it's not my favorite. They really know how to start a book, and they definitely don't know how to end a book. So that drives me crazy. So, all right, I'm getting messages. That sounds good to me. All right, so let's see. I think he just works. I think he just works fast. Yeah, it's much. Yeah, we don't need that many variants. Yeah, I bet Toho's all over this one. Cocaine Kaiju. I don't know. Can you even use the word kaiju? I think that is common use. But I don't know. I would say it's common use. Witchblade hardcover, isn't it though? It's a convoy. More hardcovers. Crab and snail. God. Whatever. What is this? Oh my gosh. Kaiju is okay, but the picture of Godzilla probably not. It could be any kaiju. You're assuming it's Godzilla. Plus, Godzilla doesn't do coke as far as we know, so he's so out of character. But I'm sure he eats a cocaine boat on the way to China or something, so that'd be interesting. Or Japan, rather. Let's see. Translated. Uh-oh. What is this? Oh, that's horrible. Ugh. See more images, update image settings. I don't know. I think my settings are already updated. Oh, that's horrible. Ugh. All right. A Creed comic. Hey, it's nice that they're putting out Creeds. And that Creature Girl. Yeah, that's true. That's great. Hey, I like that they're putting out comics for movies. I think that's cool. I think they should do it more often. They still do it for all the classic type franchises. So I like that they're putting in more franchises. I like that. Because I think the classic franchises get tired. It's just more they treat it's as bad as sequels can be, because you want to see all the tropes you know and love, but with a little twist and a little different timing. But in the end, it just gets tired. Daredevil Echoes. I do like Phil Noto. I don't need that one in my collection, but I do like it just because I don't know all the characters. Dark Knights of Steel. Shink. No, I'm okay on that. That's a little interesting, we'll say. Well, maybe a little suggestive. I don't know. Darkwing Duck. I watched some Darkwing Duck, but I was never like a big fan like some people just absolutely love that show. So it's okay. That's cute. So I can skip all that Darkwing Duck. Hey, Alex, what's going on? Go Big Blue. I'm actually in Lexington right now. So I had to come into the office today, which is rare for me, but I had to work in the office today. And then we have a mandatory fun day tomorrow where everybody hangs out for fun. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. So I'm technically not at work, but I'm also not off. So that's I have to show up and be in good spirits, which I will be. It'll be fun, but it's just kind of weird. I never worked at a place that did that. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. With the Gotham, I think that's Gotham by Gaslight homage. That is cool. I do like them, but I don't buy them. I reached a point in my collection many years ago at this point, or at least some years ago, that I recognize that I can like something and not have to own it. Like I can like that cover, but it doesn't have to be in my collection. My collection can be more focused, but I can still enjoy it. And like that one Robot Bombshell and Tom Tom or whatever, I'm just going to read that. And then if I enjoyed it and really liked it, I might keep it, but I'll probably just put it in a giveaway pile or whatever when I'm done with it. I don't know what that Rorby is. Not worrying about that. Not worried about any of this. Dead Lucky. It's like junk. Dead Romans. All these dead things. Oh, because we're in the D's. These look terrible. All right, Deadpool. I guess they probably thought the movie was still going to be sparking, but of course that all got. I was trying to see who did this cover. Lucio Perillo. I mean, that's nice in digital. When you get it in hand, you won't be able to see anything on there. It'll be dark as Ace of Spades. All right. Nightmare Before Christmas again. That was out last week. I don't know what any of that is, but it looks like trash. Dungeons and Dragons, never got into it. Earth Divers. That just looks terrible. That's just terrible. Fallen, number 6. Fantastic Four. That looks kind of cool. What is that? Ghost Rider versus Johnny Blaze. That's pretty cool, I have to say. Who did the art on that? That's very creative. Francesco Manna. And more of the same, only not as good. Fire and Ice, again with the number 1. So Dungeons and Dragons was pretty. I haven't seen it yet, but I do want to watch it. Actually, I think I'm going to watch it with my mother. I'm going to invite my mother over to watch it because she really wanted to see it in the theater, and it came and went. She didn't get a chance to see it. So I'll probably let her watch it, or I'll help her to watch it. She doesn't know how to find movies and stuff like that on there. So yeah, seeing it in my house will be good. Fire and Ice was really good. So I thought that was Frazetta. He can't be making new stuff. Bill Sienkiewicz, I'm not going to worry about that. Todd Knock, I do like. And this one is Leonardo Manco. Don't know him. I'm thinking of checking out Fire and Ice because I remember the old cartoon back in the day. I enjoyed that, as most young boys did. Here's official Godzilla. Honestly, it looks more on coke than the Cocaine Kaiju does. Green Lantern Corpse. Gun Breed. All right, we're moving quick through those. Hey, Roscoe. What's shaking? I always think of Roscoe Lee Brown. You guys remember Roscoe Lee Brown? Maybe Scarpad does. Roscoe Lee Brown. Look him up. He pretty much, that was his deal. That's what he sounded like. All right, Gun Breed, more Gun Breed. We don't care about all that crap. Ice Cream Man. I didn't even know that thing was still out. Oh my God, they're on issue 36. That's a shocker. Oh my gosh. What's up, Boggs? Good to see you, man. All right. Ideal Sponger Life. Don't know about that. Immortal Sacrament. I don't know what the hell that is. Yeah, Roscoe Lee Brown. I bet you're talking about. That guy was in everything. He was all over it. Immortal Thor. Isn't he already immortal? What's new about that? Miss Minutes. Anybody picking that up? We're not picking that up. All right, more Immortal Thor. That one's not terrible. Covered by Stonehouse. Never read Ice Cream Man. Was it good? I never read it either. I don't really do horror and that kind of science, that kind of fiction. So I never read it either. Yeah, all that Thor looks like junk. Hey, what's up, C-Fat? It's Big Jim. Oh, I went to that big yard sale and I looked for Big Jim and I couldn't find Big Jim anywhere. And I thought about starting to ask people, hey, you got any Big Jim maybe in the house or the garage? But I thought it best not to. That's cool. You can pick them an issue. There's no order. I do like that kind of a separated deal. I like that. All right. Iron Man wearing a cloak. Don't care about all that Iron Man imagery. Could care less about Ironheart. No interest in that. Or Jean Grey solo stories. They're all the same. But this George Perez cover. Nope. I don't know. How do you feel about posthumous covers? I have a problem with those. I don't know. I get over it. Like for Dave Stevens covers and stuff that still come out, Michael Turner covers, and they're all like sketches that were done, or sometimes they're interior panels even, and then they clean out the backgrounds and they monkey with it so much that there's nothing left to it most of the time. But I still, every now and then, I'll pick one up. Derek Chu, he's okay. He's not one I would like rush to buy. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Hardcover. My son reads those. I don't know if he knows that there's another one out there. I'll check on that. Whoa, here we go. Jungle Comics. What do we got here? It's okay. It's not the best. I don't know. That whole run has been kind of, as the kids say, mid. So, covered by Ben Dunn. Let's take a quick dive into Jungle Comics, just so we can look through. I mean, the covers have been okay. Like if there's no other Jungle books out there, then I could see that you're picking this up. If you just have to have all Jungle books as they're released. I mean, there's some cheap bondage there. I don't know. They're okay. They're okay. They're just not as good as other Jungle books that are coming out all the time. So that's my problem with them. All right. So let's see. I like older stuff, Batman and Old Adventures. I assume you mean Derek Chu, because I know he did some Batman stuff. Kaiju Score. If your cocaine kaiju doesn't work, get your kaiju score. Maybe it's the same thing. Yeah, reading back issues. Yeah, I do I still collect back issues, but it's fun to read new titles and get excited for when they come out. There's nothing quite replaces that. nothing quite. No matter how many back issues I pick up, or I'll pick up a trade and I'll start reading through it. There's nothing. There's nothing quite like the excitement of I like the idea of this book, or I like the cover, or whatever. I chose this book, and then reading through it. Ultimately, I would say 8 out of 10 times I'm disappointed by the book, but those 2 times that I'm not, I'm like, yeah. I think the last new book I read was Heat Seeker, and I enjoyed that a lot, and picked up issue 2, waiting for it to show up. Click, click, boom. Oh, more Night Terrors. I thought we were done with that. Tend to be addicted to the new. Yeah, and the other issue is that I know that this is all psychological, but I feel like the older books, I don't really need them. Like I collect them, and I can get to reading them whenever I get to reading them. I might have so many books, complete series that I need to read through, but I just haven't, because I know they're there and I know they're finished. So I don't have to, I've already collected them all. I don't have to read them today. Whereas the new book, I just feel like I got to open it up and see what it's about, I thought we were done with all this Night Terrors junk. All right. I'm sure some people really like the Night Terror stuff. I've heard some of the books are actually pretty decent. I'm just not big into horror type books, so more, man. Night Terrors won't stop. Wow, that looks like an old Middleton cover. Looks like they kind of homaged the Middleton cover on that one. Not bad. Oh wow, we are still in Night Terrors, folks. Ugh, that's almost ugly enough to be a. Oh, who's the chick does Something's Killing the Children? Yeah, Jenny Frison. Oh, it is a Jenny Frison. Yep, Jenny Frison. Yep. That's just as terrible as I would expect from her. Definitely not one of my favorites. All right, let's see what the chat's doing. A couple of years, but Absolute Carnage miniseries and Three Jokers. I heard Three Jokers was decent. I think some people didn't like how it ended. Old stuff for me is the old manga or manga. So underground alt stuff lately, graphic novels. Yeah, I don't. You're not picking up anything mainstream except for like Star Wars, right? So, all right, Boggs. Thanks for stopping in. Got to be up in. Got to get up in 7 hours. That's normal. Like, is a normal day like you sleep for 10 hours? Is that a normal day? If you watch the rewind, you can answer if you're still not still here. But yeah, 7 hours. That's pretty. It's a pretty normal, solid amount of sleep. Congratulations. All right, let's see. Kong the Great War. So I was hoping they would. So I've been watching this title for a couple months, just hoping that they would have one that just absolutely reached out, grabbed me by the throat, and was like, this "You're Coming Home with Me" kind of book, but hasn't happened yet. So still waiting. Star Wars X-Men is more than normal month for me. Yep. So far, no amazing King Kong covers. Like I said, this is issue 3, and they still haven't put out a cover that I was like, wow, I got to get that. Lobster Johnson. Can't believe that's still out. Oh, it's an omnibus. Lost Boy. No S. Excuse me. I gotta quit this soon because I gotta go to bed, and I gotta get up in 12 hours like Box. I gotta get up in 12 hours. Marvel Masterworks. I don't care for those editions of the books because they recolored them and changed the backgrounds. So I'm not a Masterworks collector. Marvel Unleashed. Is that about pets, I guess? Yes. I like Throg. Thor Frog or Frog Thor, whatever his name is. X-Men. All right. And they waste a Miss Minutes cover on that. That just seems like they're begging you to buy it because of that. And then the Flurkin. That's okay, but it's not great. I feel like they have some serious missed opportunities. We're already up to page 6, folks. We're making record time. I mean, they came out with 10 covers, and none of them were good. I don't. How do you do that? How do you even? They're just animals. How could you have not made 10 awesome? You know what? You'd have been better instead of doing 6 different team shots of these animals. You could have just took each individual animal and gave them a badass cover, and then have everyone collect all of them. Like that would have been much better. Whatever. Okay, machine gun. We'll take a look at it, but it's Anarch Press. I've yet to read anything by them that I just felt like was a good, complete series. I feel like every mini, because they put a lot of mini series out, and I feel like every time they put out a mini series, they're just hoping that someone will latch on, but like, yes, this is the new best thing. So that they'll put out like 4 to 6 issues, and then by the 4th or 6th issue, whatever, it just the quality just drops. Like, okay, I guess we got to end the story because nobody's buying it. They just shut it down. Power Rangers, we're not worried about that. Even if they're mighty and morphing. Never was a Power Ranger fan as a kid or whatever. What's up, Kev? Good to see you. Got a couple of Ollie's grab bags. Nice. Yeah, I noticed they hadn't had any for a while. The ones that they did have last I looked in my area were like pretty rough. And they literally get beat up at the store. There's a Miles Omni. Moon Knight 2. I thought I just picked up a Moon Knight 25. I don't know. I guess this is different. Yeah, see, I mean, and all these poses, look, Moon Knight is a cool looking character, but to me, like David Finch Moon Knight is my favorite depiction, like especially on covers. I mean, that David Finch just that's the Moon Knight run to me. I don't care for as much the Sienkiewicz stuff. I'm not a big Bill Sienkiewicz fan, but I know that a lot of his covers are very popular. But like none of these are as good as either of those artists. Like these are all very vanilla compared to that. So we'll keep on trucking. Not worried about whatever the heck that is. Jamie Lee Curtis, Mother Nature. Come on. Say the Dead is a mini. Okay. Not worried about Mother Nature. How about Mother Russia? I had a friend. His name was Leonard. It's kind of like Leonard, but it wasn't. And he used to get mad all the time because back, we were kids or whatever, and he was from Ukraine. He's from the Ukraine, and he would say, but we would always tease him because we were kids. To us, he was Russian, But of course, that's a big deal after the collapse of the Soviet Union that he's not Russian, right? That he's Ukrainian. So we used to always say, Leonard, why don't you go back to Russia, Leonard? Or Leo, we call him sometimes. And he would say, I'm not from Russia. I'm from the Ukraine. Oh, and he'd get all pissed off. He was a great guy, man. We had a big time with him. He was actually a really, really nice guy, just a little bit different, as you can imagine. My Little Pony, nothing we're going after. Really enjoyed the Bill Sienkiewicz Moon Knight. There you go. Yeah, and that's better than, and I'm not even a big Bill Sienkiewicz fan, and it's way better than this stuff. Mrs. Musing's mother is from the Ukraine. I am not from Russia. I'm from the Ukraine. Well, that's good. Mrs. Musings. That must be where she gets some of those cold stares she gives you while you're trying to read off the prizes that you can win on the back of your comics. I've been watching your videos, Bill, but I haven't had a chance to comment because I was driving. So like I probably watched 20 YouTube videos from different people today, and I haven't been able to comment on any of them. Let's see. All right. Oddly pedestrian life of Christopher Chaos. Christopher. All right, moving on. More of that same junk. I assume. Is this that Rainbow Press or whatever it's called? Nope, Dark Horse. Huh. All right. Thunder and lightning. Yeah. All right. Good song, not good enough to buy. Ones, not worried about that. Ordinary Gods. Parasite. Good. People and Wren, or Pebble and Wren. Penguin. I don't think, okay, you guys can correct me or you can disagree, but I don't think that the Penguin is a strong enough character. I don't care about him. There's nothing special about him. He doesn't have any kind of power. He's not some sort of, anamorphic animal or something like that. I mean, he's not, I mean, he's just a dude. He's just a gangster. And he has an interesting look and a shtick. And, I just, nothing about his character has ever, I don't understand why they made him such a focus of the Batman movie. I don't understand why they made him such a focus of the Gotham TV show. I think he's a relatively repulsive character. Almost every way that he's been portrayed, he's portrayed as repulsive. So I just don't think that it's not, and he's not even usually the top of the mafia. Like he's like a middle mafia guy. Like he's not the boss generally. So I don't. I've never appreciated the character. I never thought it needed this much attention as it seems to get. I appreciate it. I'd rather you guys trying to like stay alive. Yeah, I don't blame you. All right, let's see. Chaos thinks I'm wrong. Penguin has mafia vibes occasionally, is a kingpin of that universe. Repulsive works. Yeah, just not for me. He's always the boss. Yes, he's always the boss, maybe in comics, but in the movies I mentioned, and the show, he's more like working his way up to being the boss. And, it's not as interesting, I think. All right, let's see what else. Yeah, see that. He's so gross. I got nothing for him. You don't think I'm wrong? Okay. I think the Penguin would work if they delved into his business dealings in a noir sense. Okay. But you enjoy middling minutia, Bill, and not everyone enjoys that as much, although most of your subscribers must. So we'll say you should change your channel from Comic Mag Musings to Bill's Middling Minutia. And don't forget to subscribe and smash that Hulk like button. Yeah, I think he's mid in the Rogues, as the kids say. Planet of Demdare Hapes. All right. I mean, that's another series that I think doesn't need to continue, but far be it from me to stop someone else from enjoying their comics. I'm glad it's out there if someone's buying it. Okay, I guess I gotta scratch off the Penguin Bub sketch cover idea. Yeah, if you don't care, go ahead. Yeah, I don't need that. I wouldn't hang it up. Comic middling minutia. It has a ring to it. Yes, it does. I'm assuming that comment came so tardy on account of the Googling of minutia. So the appropriate spelling of minutia. All right. Playthings, Prometheus in chains. Yeah, no. Nope. Proof that oh gosh, that's terrible. All right. Quicksand, always better than slow sand. Why does he look so surprised she's firing a gun? I gotta tell you, some of this is just crap. Ribbon Queen, Rick and Morty. Never watched the show. I've never seen the first episode of that show, or any other episode for that matter. All right, so we're skipping through that. What character did Shop make for you guys? He made me a Cyclops. Well, he got the reference for me from a friend of mine who knows that I'm not a huge Joker fan. Like, I like Joker okay, but I'm not like it's another one. I don't really like villains too much. So I've never watched it. So maybe Rick and Morty is good, but I've never seen more than 30 seconds. Whatever a clip is worth, that's about all I've ever seen. So he made me into the Joker because it was kind of a prank that got pulled on me. But that's okay. I look damn good as the Joker. So I'll take it. Batman and Robin, TBB. Robin Hood, 100. She's really concerned about her head and her shoulders, but the rest is just totally exposed. Still Bub's real choice. He made me Rocketeer. Yes, absolutely. And I've never seen you do anything. Why were you not Conan or something like that? Made me into Beast. Yeah, why? Yeah, why was Bill Rocketeer? And he came out like 2 ahead of me. And that's actually what happened. Was I got pissed and I was like, I can't believe somebody got Rocketeer. And it's not even. I've never seen you. I don't even know if I've ever seen you show a Dave Stevens cover. Whatever. I'm done. Yeah, X-Men team. All right, whatever. We're not bitter because we're happy with how it turned out. It looks really good, and I'm super pleased with it. What's going on? All right, chemist in the building. Yeah, it looks like a Paris Hilton type thing. It's all right. That's being generous to Paris Hilton, by the way. You're welcome, Paris. That's hot. All right. Whoops. Now, finally, Rocketeer Den of Thieves. So this is where I get to the point where I can't remember if I've already ordered this book or not. This is like what I call a chaos in comics moment. Because I know he does that. I would have made Bub's Dolphin the horror. Yeah. It's a good cover. I think I just posted an unboxing video with a couple of Pacific Presents the Rocketeer comics. Oh, you must have. Must have been that morning. And you probably already sold those books since then because that video was filmed 1.5 years ago. Rocketeer Den of Thieves. I don't know if I have this one or not, but I think I do. I feel like I would have already pre-ordered those. It looks kind of familiar. It's also not very good. I feel like I already have it. So I'm going to wait. Now, Scarlet Couture. That looks like it must be a second printing because I feel like I thought we already picked this up last week. Yeah, I picked up a copy of this book last week, but all right. Yeah. Look, there he is. There's the bum that made me the Joker in the shop verse. What's up, Simon? Hope you're feeling better some. We're getting through it, brother. All right. Schlub. Boy, we're already in the S's. We're moving so fast. We're not even to an hour yet. Where are you? Okay. I have all the Den of Thieves variants. All of the real Rocketeer fans have them. I think I've been picking up all the variants as well, but I think I already have them pre-ordered. That's why I'm not picking it up. Where am I streaming from? I'm still in Kentucky, but I'm on a business trip. Just an overnight. And I had business today, had to be in the office today, and I got to be at a mandatory fun day tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. So hotel room is your answer. Maybe the only person in the world that hasn't watched the Rocketeer movie. That's not true. I'm sure there's other people that hate America. So why would you? No, just watch it. It's on Disney Plus if you're pirating that in some way. All right. Let's see. Scrapper, whatever. More junk. Shutter, Spooktacular. Here comes some Spider-Man. Now, why would Spider-Man? Oh, it's a second printing. Why would it not have a? Sometimes it perplexes me why they would not have a cover art. Hope they make another. Yes, I would be down for another Rocketeer movie. Now, some people are always like, "Oh, they ruined it by making another one. They ruined it," but I don't feel that way because generally, if they make another one, even if it's not as good as the first one, it is still another one, and it doesn't delete the old one, doesn't disappear. So I'm okay with that. He's got Disney Plus. All right, check it out. Check it out. All right. Fighter, Super Spy, Super. He's a Star Trek. Like, why doesn't that have a picture? That's so odd to me when they do that. That's kind of cool. I'm not picking up any of the Star Trek. I know some people were picking up. There was another Star Trek title that just came out a couple weeks ago. Barely remember Rocketeer. It's pretty good. And I think it holds up. Strange New Worlds. I've not watched the show or read the comic. I'm not buying that one. All right. Afra. I know some people really like her. I don't know why. And not because I dislike her, just because I don't know why. I don't know what makes her character. I know nothing about her character except that she comes from Star or Darth Vader timeline. So I know that she's, a character that now is either dead or close, but I know she's in that timeline. That's all I know. Loves the Star Trek books. Good old coverless covers. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with that. I mean, it's a prominent title. You'd think Dr. Afra, more Dr. Afra. Oh my gosh. I know some people were wanting to pick this up. The only thing I would care about Dr. Afra is I think is she the one that has the evil droids or something? I think that might be cool. They're doing another Mandalorian? Oh, season 2. Okay. The baby, I don't know what they're feeding the baby, but he looks terrible. somebody should not have fed him like after midnight. That's hideous. Oh gosh. All right. She has murdering droids. Okay. I thought so. So is she bad? Is Dr. Afra a bad guy or a good guy? Or a bad gal or a good gal? That's a DNA. No way. That's a David Nakayama. Oh my gosh. Say it isn't so. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. There's another guy getting overworked. I mean, most of it is good, but that baby Yoda is horrible. Jeez. What was his reference? A pea? Like he took a pea and just stuck ears on it? It's terrible. All right, I like Star Wars in general, but those last two movies kind of made me fall out of it a bit. Yeah. We had high hopes after watching I don't know, the last one was okay. I saw it in the theater and I was excited to see it. And it was so much better than the one before it that she's a likable bad gal. So kind of is she like a Han Solo type character? Yeah, Mandalorian was good. The show. I've liked all the seasons of it so far. All right, let's see. Starfinder, whatever that is. They're not finding any stars here. Storm's getting her own book? I can see that. That's really interesting that she's getting her own book. Only one cover? Seems odd. Stranger Things, never seen it. I hear it's great. So pumped for Ahsoka tonight. Is that tonight? Ah, I didn't know that was tonight. Cool. I'll watch it when I get home. All right. Dreamweaver. Turtle Strange Things. That doesn't seem like it needs to happen, but whatever. Sure, someone's happy about it. More coverless covers. Gross. Terror War. Ugh. These look terrible. Time Before Time. Is that a Cyndi Lauper song? I think Bill, Comic Mag Musings, is a big Cyndi Lauper fan. So tell us if Time Before Time is a Cyndi Lauper song. I think it is. Tomorrow Girl. Some more Antarctic Press schlock. Unstoppable Doom Patrol. DC. Doing what DC does. That looks like a Peach Momoko junk. Yep, it is. Actually, no, it's junk. She almost got me. What does it say? Bill says, if you're lost, you can come find me. Simon says, time after time. Okay. All right. Vampirella versus Super Soul. Time after time is the cover there. We're not buying. Vampirella versus Superpowers. Man, someone's out there buying all these covers. Linsner just it's kind of like Alex Ross. There's a few good covers, but mostly I can't really enjoy them. And as the kind of artist that I would collect a bunch of, and then I just like, I need to get rid of these. They all look exactly the same, and they do. Especially the Deja's Thoris. They're just, every one of them is exact. At a time, I tell you that Bub just wants to have fun. True story. That's pretty cool, Venom. Who did that? Ryan Stegman. Boy, that's an oldie but a goodie. Man, that's a lot of extra symbiote muscles on those arms. Good grief. Who's that? Juan Basasuda. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm sure they are. That's like a Red Sonja. A lot of the current Red Sonja stuff. I tried to get involved in it. It's like, man, that's terrible. All right, last page, folks. Record time. All right, victory. More victory. Victory, Vampirella, victory, Vampirella, Vampirella, victory, and victory, Vampirella. Villain, something or another. What would Velma do? I didn't even think that was Velma anymore. I thought they changed Velma again. Oh well. What's the furthest place from here? Whatever. You can't just put question marks in titles. I'm so sick of the whatever's killing the children that follows us in our sleep from the furthest place from here books. So sick of those. But whatever. I hope somebody likes it. Wonder Woman Black and Gold trade paperback, and they did not put the cover that everybody collected. Sometimes that's my last hope. Sometimes my last hope for an awesome cover. I think Warren Loud. I feel like it was a Warren Loud cover, but there's like my last hope to get that cover is if it comes out in a trade, and that's the cover that they choose. And it didn't happen this time, so I'm a little upset about that. That's when I finally go to eBay. Finally, I'm like, okay, let me start putting watches for that book because I was hoping for the trade. It didn't work out. X-Force, Xeno. Hey, this should be done. We're done. Hey! All right. That wasn't too bad. Actually, I don't think I ended up with too much. 4 books, $25. Oh, that's because it's that $12 facsimile edition. Bombshell and Tom Tom. Let's look at that one more time. I'm definitely going to get the facsimile edition. I got an ASM book. What ASM book did I get? Oh, yeah. I can ditch that. That's how that's how old Bubsy works. So we're ditching that one. I didn't think that was as good. And second time around, Batman Adventures. That is a cool cover, but I don't know who that villain is. All right, ditching it. Look at that. You guys thought I was going to get that, didn't you? All right. So now all we have is one trade or one facsimile foiled edition, right? Yep, that's the foil, which allegedly looks better in person. We'll see. And Bombshell and Tom Tom. I'm just going to get that to read it. It's probably going to be terrible, but we're going to read that. Okay, you're a new combo cheese, Bubsy. Hey, every time I put one in there, it's a maybe. So those were the two that I selected. They got the outs. All right, so let's go back here. And let's see. All right. So we said good. We're gonna check out, and then you guys don't care about that. Hey, and there you have it. New comic book day. Oh, and I forgot to run the ticker for the code down below and to even mention it. So the code is in the description for any of your back issues that you want to pick up. The discount code's in the description. Click the link, put in the code, and you get discounts on your back issues so you can fill in your runs. Other than that, I'm here. We're in this room, this hotel room. I hope you all enjoyed that as much as I have. Then that's the old bub bed there. I guess it's a small room. It's just for one person. So we'll enjoy just being here. I guess I don't know. I like being home. Like I thought about just doing the drive both days, but the company put me up in the hotel. So and if something were to happen to me, like I wasn't able to come in tomorrow or something, and they had put me in a hotel and everything or offered, and then I didn't show up for some reason, like my car dies or something weird like that, they'd be like, what happened? Like we paid for a hotel, you didn't even show up and all this stuff. So I figured I'd go ahead and do what I was supposed to do. Be a good boy. So enjoy my night in Kentucky. Yeah, you too. You too, Alex. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was a yes. I highly recommend you guys watch that. It was really good. As long as you don't mind modern takes on things, it was good. Thanks, Bill. Thanks, Las Cruces. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, Simon, for popping in there at the end. Thank you to, let's see, who else do we have? Art Chemist was here. Chaos and Comics. I guess I'll thank him. We got Kevin was here from Entropy and Comics. Vogs was here for a while. Roscoe Lee Brown was here. Scarpad was here. CFAP was here looking for Big Jim. So we had lots of folks coming and going. Jamie, the comic chef, was here. So Chad, Fishcat Collectibles, just a who's who of who's ever up this late. So thank you all. I'm sure they've all gone on to something just as interesting. Thank you and good night. I don't have any comics to show, pathetically. But tomorrow, I noticed on the way into town, there's a half price books. So I think I'm going to slide in there after the event that I have to attend tomorrow. and slide in the half price books and see if I get lucky. So, or at least get some comics. All right. So, hey, Jesse, good to see you. All right. So we'll catch you all next time in BUBSWORLD. Remember to read a comic and, gee, I just don't have anything. And don't apologize for the controller. I don't know. Go play some video games. Enjoy your night. Hug your spouse. I don't care what you do. Just go do it somewhere else. All right. That's all we ask. All right. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.